Okay, so today we will be exploring the subdivisions of Asia in this video. So let's begin. Let's start with North Africa. So there are many countries in North Africa. There is Morocco and there is Western Sahara, but Western Sahara is actually a breakaway state from Morocco, and Morocco is one of the first countries that recognized the United States' existence diplomatically. There is Algeria, Tunisia. Tunisia is where the Carthaginian Empire, Carthage, the city of Carthage, used to exist. Libya, Egypt, everyone knows Egypt, and Sudan. So, Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, and Morocco are the five countries of North Africa. Most of them have Middle Eastern and West Asian origins. So there are Arabs and Berbers and Persians and Turks who live there, and there is Sudan as well, which is slightly below Egypt, and there is Eritrea, and there is Somalia, and Somalia is divided into two countries, but one is a breakaway state, just like Western Sahara is a breakaway state from Morocco, and that is a Somaliland, and nobody recognizes Somaliland, but it exists. So let's move to Middle East. So in the Middle East, you have about 20 countries. You have Turkey, Iran, Syria, Iraq, Lebanon, Jordan, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, UAE or United Arab Emirates, Oman, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Israel, Palestine, and Cyprus. These are the 20 countries, and also Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Armenia. So these are the countries of the Middle East. Let's explore it again. Egypt, Israel, Palestine, Lebanon, Jordan, Syria, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, Iraq, Turkey, Iran, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Cyprus. So these are the 20 countries of the Middle East. Let's go to Central Asia, or it is also called Inner Asia. So we went through North Africa. Middle East is also called as West Asia, and this is Central Asia or Inner Asia. It is at the middle of Asia. So Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan, and half of Afghanistan as well. So these are five countries. All of the countries that end with Stan are in Central Asia. Most of them. There is Pakistan and Afghanistan, but all the Stan countries are Central Asia. So Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan. So Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and Tajikistan. These five countries and half of Afghanistan. Now let's go to South Asia or the Indian subcontinent. It's called South Asia or Indian subcontinent because it is a subcontinent. It's almost like a huge continent. So here we have Maldives. It is an island country off the coast of India. Maldives, Sri Lanka. India has two island chains called Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep Islands. So Maldives 1, Sri Lanka 2, Nepal 3, Bhutan 4, Pakistan 5, Bangladesh 6, and India 7. So these are the countries of South Asia or Indian subcontinent, and half of Afghanistan as well, and slightly half of Burma as well, or Myanmar or Burma, and Afghanistan. We can slightly consider them part of South Asia or Indian subcontinent, and also little bit of Tibet. So these 10 major places of Indian civilization: Afghanistan, Pakistan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Maldives, Sri Lanka, India, and Tibet. These are the major parts of the Indian civilization or Indian subcontinent or South Asia. So let's go to Southeast Asia where there are 12 countries. The 12 countries of Southeast Asia are Southeast Asia is in between uh, South Asia and East Asia. And Southeast Asia is also called Indo-Chinese Peninsula because it is in between the giant nations of India and China. It's also known as Indo-Chinese Peninsula. So Burma or Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Indonesia, East Timor, Philippines, and Papua New Guinea. These are the 12 countries of Southeast Asia. Let's move on to East Asia. So there are around 8 countries in East Asia, and there are lots of disputes. So there is China or People's Republic of China. It's called mainland China. And then there is Hong Kong and Macau, which are the special administrative regions of China. They kind of function as their own countries, but they are still a part of China, Macau and Hong Kong. And then there is Taiwan, which China considers its own province, and Taiwan considers itself a separate independent country. So Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, and China, most of these countries are just 90% majority Han Chinese ethnicity. And then Japan, everyone knows Japan, and South Korea and North Korea. North Korea and South Korea both consider uh, that the other country is their own. So, China, Macau, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, South Korea, North Korea, and Mongolia. Mongolia, Genghis Khan, Mongol Empire. So, that is the nation of Mongolia. It is the most sparsely populated, only 3 million people, and its capital is Ulaanbaatar. So there you go. We have the Chinese, the Koreans, the Japanese, and the Mongolians. The four major groups, 8 different countries. Now let's move on to North Asia. North Asia, which is also known as Russian Far East or Siberia. So all of Russia's uh, easternmost land is all of it is Asia, very sparsely populated. Almost no one lives there. Just about 8 million people over a land that is gigantic. It is known as Siberia, Russian Far East, or North Asia. Siberia, Far East, or North Asia. So uh, that is part of Asia which Russia controls. So that is North Asia. Now we will be moving on to sub-Saharan Africa and Europe. In this video, I'm only exploring the old world or the classical continents. The old world is 3 continents, which is Europe, Asia, and Africa. These 3 continents form a single supercontinent called Afro-Eurasia because Africa, Asia, and Europe are actually connected. So it's known as Afro-Eurasia. Let's continue with sub-Saharan Africa. So, Sub Saharan Africa has many, many, many countries: Somalia, Seychelles, Comoros, Mauritius, Madagascar, Malawi, Mozambique, Swaziland, Lesotho, Gabon, Benin, Togo, Ghana, Sao Tome and Principe, Equatorial Guinea, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea-Bissau, Gambia, Cape Verde, and South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Angola, Tanzania, Burundi, Kenya, Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, Djibouti, Ethiopia, Central African Republic, Cameroon, Eritrea, Sudan, we already explored, Chad, Nigeria, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, Guinea, and Senegal. Also Mali, I think I said Mali and Uganda. So these are the nations, countries, states of sub Saharan Africa. Let's move on to Europe. In Europe, we have the first 5 Nordic countries: Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark. Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark. They are known as the 5 Nordic countries. And Denmark controls Greenland, which is near the Arctic Circle. Then we have Russia, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova. Uh, Slavic countries are, they go even deeper. Even Poland and Slovakia, they are also Slavic countries, but this is former Soviet Union area. Russia, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova, and Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Austria, Hungary, Romania, and let's go to the Balkans, where we have Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Serbia, Macedonia, Albania, Greece, and Bulgaria. And also, a part of Turkey is considered part of Europe. It is Istanbul or Constantinople. It's known as East Thrace. So even Turkey, half of Turkey is considered European. And we have Switzerland, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Italy, Spain, Portugal, France, United Kingdom, Ireland, and that's it. That is Europe. There are about 50 countries in Europe if you add up all of them. And the UK is further divided into England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and the Republic of Ireland. It is also known as Britain, United Kingdom, or it has a capital city of London. It's known as the Anglo-Saxon nation. So this is Europe. Let's. So I'm ending this video here. Uh, there is Antarctica, which is the southernmost continent. There is Greenland, which is near the Arctic Circle, and there is the Arctic, which is frozen, but there is no land there. There is Arctic, Antarctica, Greenland. There is a Norway has an island called Svalbard, which is good. So in the next video, we will explore the new world, which is North America, South America, and Australasia. So these three continents are part of the new world discovered recently by humans. Humans were already living there, but humans from Europe, Asia, and Africa discover them now. So let's move on to that video. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.